Do I have questions for Coach?
Mark, before the game, you just talked about that group, how connected they are, and how much shared experience they have. How much of that was showing up tonight versus things that you all certainly need to do a higher level?
Yeah, I mean, credit them. It's impressive how sharp, not even in this game, the other two games, watching them, how sharp they've been this early in the season, coming off of a championship and a late run. It's got to be hard to gear it back up the way that they are. And they picked up right where they left off. And really, really good on both ends of the floor. A lot of credit to them.
You guys, as always, were dead set on trying to get into the middle of the lane. What were some of the things that were kind of preventing you all from getting there, and what are some things you all can do better in that regard?
I thought we had some decent attacks. In the first half, I thought there was a little bit of a shot-making element for us. I thought we generated some stuff that was decent. But we just didn't defensively. We weren't quite sharp enough in the first half to keep ourselves in it, and keep it in a striking distance. And that's what good defense does for you, is on the night that you don't quite have it going for one reason or another, it allows you to hang around. I thought Cleveland was a good example of that. The defense kept us in it throughout the game. And tonight that let us down a little bit, but it's obviously a really tough cover too. They make you pay for every mistake, and they did tonight.
Yeah, Mark, one of the trademarks of Shea is he never has a clunker.
Yeah.
Bad game for him is 6 of 14 or something.
Yeah.
He had a clunker tonight. What led to that?
I don't know. They did a good job on him. Some of it's just bounce of the ball. The thing I respect about him is his ability to stay even through the ups and downs of the season. And this is obviously a down, early on for his individual play, but we've been through a lot of ups and downs, obviously, in the past. He's the same guy every day. He'll come back tomorrow and be the same guy again. And there won't be many nights like this for him.
How do you feel like you guys did with the physicality that the Nuggets brought?
There's a difference between strength or size and physicality. I thought there were some plays that were like a strength and size thing, and there were other plays that were physicality things. I didn't think we got killed physically. There were just some more mental things where they move the ball really well, and you got to kind of set your help defense. We didn't do a good enough job of that. We were late to the party a little bit, and again, they're a really good team that makes you pay, and we can learn a lot from that game, because of it.
Last year, you guys were the best third quarter team. I know it's a very small sample size so far this year, but it's not that way. Is it that you guys were just so good last year, or is it that you guys have got some things to fix?
I mean, that's never been an emphasis. The emphasis is being a 48-minute team all the way through. How we ended up being the best third quarter team last year, I'm not sure. I think it was a result of us just playing the 48, which is a skill that we have to develop. I thought we played 2 48-minute games in the first two. Didn't, have our best night, obviously, tonight, but I'm not really sure about the third quarter thing.
Mark, the nature, Jokic is just a force, but the nature of the NBA is also he's such a different challenge from Mobley, who's a different challenge than Vucevic. What do you hope Chet is getting out of just these various experiences, and what did you think? How did you think he played today?
I mean, he was good, especially on offense. Defensively, thought he had some good moments. I thought there were opportunities for us to recognize, giving him a little bit more help and sending another guy to him. But what made them hard to attack tonight was they kind of moved it first, and then Jokic was getting it in kind of the middle of possession, and it made it a lot harder for us to kind of recognize, rather than if they came down and just tried to jam the ball to him. And so, again, credit them. They put us in a tough spot with that. But there's things we can learn collectively. There's things he can learn. I think guys like him and Kaysen, that they're getting kind of their first crack at these players. It just kind of starts the library, so to speak. The players don't change, especially the best ones in the NBA. And so the good news is every experience you have with them, you learn, individuals and team.
Mark, I'm sure you miss Jay Will and Cambridge. Just with those 5 guard-ish lineups, what are you hoping they take away from a game like this to apply till those guys come back?
Yeah, I mean, we went to it in the third quarter. It actually gave us a nice little jolt. It wasn't the plan coming in to try to downsize with them. It's probably not the best strategy if I had to guess, but At that point in the game, I knew I wanted to get Chet back in earlier because we were playing at a deficit, and decided to roll the dice with it. And I thought they gave us like a nice little jolt. But sometimes it's just like changing the script and seeing if you can get anything drummed up. That's what I was trying to do.
Anybody else? Thank you, Coach.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.